2025. That's the date your Pi becomes real money. After years of tapping your phone daily, wondering if this was all a waste of time, we finally have the mainnet launch date to become actual tradable assets you can. If you're not prepared for what's coming in the next few weeks, you could lose everything you've. And trust me, you're going to need those updates in the coming week beyond belief. But while everyone else gave up and walked away, something massive has been building behind the scenes that could make early believers wealthy. No expensive equipment, no technical knowledge, just your smartphone. Created by Stanford graduates who saw Bitcoin's problems and built something better using this. This is about creating a global financial system that works for everyone, from tech workers in Silicon Valley to farmers in rural Africa. You know, November 22 changes everything. Pi transitions from a closed app to a fully live pub, hitting 139 before crashing to $0.20 by October. Technical indicators show fear in the market, and big investors are staying away. But inside the enclosed mainnet, peer-to-peer trades are happening at $30 to $100 per coin. You know, I've seen real goods and services. This massive gap between external skepticism and internal utility reveals 15 to 1.0 for 20 closed if the project fails. Or use your Pi to buy goods and services, creating real economic activity that builds sustainable value. You know, the smartest approach is hold some for long-term potential and use some to support the ecosystem. That's honestly what I'm planning to do. Let me be completely honest, the external ecosystem is still unproven. If real apps and use cases don't appear as migrating millions to a live blockchain is risky, and any major glitch could stall progress. Complete your KYC now, no value is forming. Pi's success depends. Pioneers use Pi for transactions, developers build real apps, and watching Pi face delays and criticism. I'm still torn. With 40 million trades and steady upgrades, Pi has real potential, but success depends entirely on what happens after mainnet. If real apps launch, merchants accept it, and the system runs smoothly. If not, it could collapse fast. Pi's mission to make crypto accessible, and if they deliver, it could change millions of lives. Be hopeful but not naive, prepared but not wrecked. Experiment that could go either way. You know, I'm cautiously optimistic but prepared for disappointment. November 22nd tells us a lot, but the real test is and get involved. Smash that like button, comment your plan,